everybody, welcome back to H&S Collectibles. This is Cody. So getting into the Hedorah 50th anniversary SH Monsterarts. So this is the first SH Monsterarts figure I've had. I usually kind of regard them as, above my price range, but this was one that I had to have. And his price point was about $200. But he comes with so much, and I wanted to unbox him right away. I just got him day before yesterday, and I've already had messages from at least 3 people saying, "You're going to unbox that mega video soon, aren't you? I want to see it." So here we go. But you get him in his final form, you get the flying form, you get the tadpole lunging out of the water kind of form, and then you get tadpole in the water. Now I think this one is actually like 2 attachments of the same head, so you can't really display it that way, at the same time. You can't display all 4, but you can display at least 3 of them. And pretty cool packaging. You can see the letters are glossy on kind of a flat background. Game Talk. And of course his image is glossy too, so I'm going to go ahead and start opening him up. See how this goes, how noisy it is. There is some little instructions here in the box. Looks like where to insert the thing to have him flying. How to put those little pieces together. So nothing on that piece. This thing is rather big. So my last video, it's still sitting here in the background. My last video was the Mezco set. Look at the size of this thing compared to the Mezco one. This is just huge, and has like these arms underneath. Like, remember when he picked up Godzilla and carried him to the pit? That must have been what he did it with. Just got some plastic. Here's the kind of lunging tadpole form. Here's the big final form, and he's hefty. That's kind of a wad of plastic there. Let's see. Little support there under him, and then here's bases and stands and such. Okay. Easiest way to do that. So this is the base here. And it looked in the directions. Yeah, you pop the head. You pop the head off of the I don't know what you call it. When he jumps out of the water, it's like the spawning Hedorah. That is kind of cool. There like that, with him just kind of peeking out of the water. Or you can set the other one up. Just move the camera here. You can set the other one up. So this goes to the big one. I'm probably going to edit some of this out, because I don't think you want to sit there and listen to me stick my tongue out and try to figure this thing out. There's where he sits comfortably. You can kind of just feel that fall into place, and then it really just rests there. I had it a second ago. There we go. Yeah. So that's how he's supported for that one. And then the big one, I guess I might as well go ahead and put this piece together first. I hope you come to YouTube to listen to some guy ramble, because that's what you're getting there. Yeah, that works very well, and that thing is huge. Just kind of pick it up and show you. Great big. I love it. Like I said, here's the small mezco that I had a video up of earlier. This is just pretty awesome. So just trying to look at this one now. Where she got those cracks in his head. You know, that would open up and the red would come out, like when he was, I don't know what he was doing, thinking, concentrating, shooting his beam. This thing is very layered. There's just flaps and layers and stuff hanging down, and you know, his legs move, so I guess kind of posable that way, and his arms go up, but they only go up so far before they hit, you know, another flap, and then you just tear it off. So yeah, there he is. You can only have him stand up so straight. There is some articulation in his tail. His tail looks like it's made up of 6 or 7 different pieces. Pretty good paintwork on him, I think. You've got those uneven eyes. One's a little higher than the other. You know, there was no real good form to him. I mean, he was humanoid in his shape, but that was about it. It's what I always liked about Hedorah. He just did look like a mess. So, good texturing, good sculpting, a lot of little work there at the edges, kind of scalloping on the edges. I do think maybe they could have done a little bit more with shading and such on the back here, because you can see there's a little strip of light gray, and then we go dark, and that's about it. I think there could have been some other kind of gradient to the color, if you will. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. This one I don't know about. I don't know, you know, whether I like this being like it is, or if I like it down on this piece. So why don't you tell me in the comments below which you prefer. I'm almost preferring that, but then this is pretty cool too. And for no more than that piece really could be, it'd be really nice if they would have just included 2 of them, and you could, you know, have it posed all the different ways instead of having to pick one. So I doubt you can contact them and get just that piece or anything. So that's not the way these things operate. But yeah, that's what you get. 4 different forms, 3 different ones posable at a time. He is, you know, pretty much, well, let me look for the right Godzilla. He's not on scale with the closest NECA to me, and I don't think, let's see, I definitely don't have a Showa. Well, I got the one from King Kong versus Godzilla pretty handy here, and you can see he's not quite the right scale. He ought to be a little bit taller, you know, to butt up against the NECA figures. Maybe someday I'll end up picking up the Godzilla from SH Monsterarts. I did look at the 1962 Godzilla from them one time. I don't know if there's a late 60s, early 70s one out, so maybe I'll check into that. But I'm impressed. Like I said, this now makes like 4 or 5 maybe Smog Monsters to have in my set now, and this is the first time I've had like a flying form of either of these. So very happy with it. I'm excited. I'm glad they finally came. Been kind of waiting on them since summer. So until next time, let me know what you think of these, and everybody stay safe, take care of each other, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks.